Good morning. Welcome to Bibles and Bathrobes. I'm Sue Montgomery, and I'm so glad you're here. This morning we're going to talk about loving our neighbors. And to do that, look at Romans 15, 1 and 2, Matthew 22, 37 to 39, and Luke 6, 31. Romans, from the NIV, this is the Apostle Paul writing. We who are strong ought to bear with the failings of the weak and not to please ourselves. Each of us should please his neighbor for his good, to build him up. And then over to Matthew. And this is, Jesus was asked which was the greatest commandment in the law. And he replied, love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind. This is the first and greatest commandment. And the second is like it. Love your neighbor as yourself. All the law and the prophets hang on these two commandments. And then over to Luke from the New American Standard Bible, also Jesus speaking. And just as you want people to treat you, treat them in the same way. My dad was always a fabulous neighbor. When I was growing up, he was always going out to help somebody. He had built us 2 houses. He worked on all of our cars, so he knew how to do most anything. And it was not uncommon to see him loading up his tools to go out and help repair somebody's roof or build a deck or help them fix their car. Often we could see him out in our church. Our little country church had a huge lawn, and he had a big tractor. And he would climb on that tractor and take care of mowing that grass faithfully. Jesus calls us to be neighbors like that, to unconditional love in our neighborliness. He doesn't say, be a good neighbor to the person you agree with, the person that looks like you or acts like you or talks like you, to the person who shares the same faith, beliefs, religion. He says, love your neighbor as yourself. That golden rule there in Luke that Jesus gives us to treat others the way that we want to be treated. Dad abide by that too. It was big in our house. I encourage you this morning. In our world of technology, your neighbor might be across the street or across the globe. But Jesus calls us to love that neighbor, every neighbor, as we love ourselves. I'm Sue Montgomery. This is Bibles and Bathrobes. God loves you, and so do I.